Boop, boop, boop. Hello, everybody. For those about
Hello.
to die, we salute you. Or I'm sorry, skull emoji. We're skull emojiing for reasons. Oh, look who it is. Look who showed up. That feels right. That feels right. I don't have a single chicken. My only chicken's back there. It's Pollo. I got my Pollo back there, but he is the most
Oh,
badass of chickens. So I make up for my
no,
lack
Mike.
of
No,
quantity.
Mike is behind the scenes. We need him
Mm-hmm.
behind the scenes to run all the big machinery that comes with win lose or skull emoji or chicken face or
Mm-hmm.
whatever you may choose. So he's running the machines behind the scenes today.
Yep. Yeah, if you really want to know how this works, there's always only ever been two people on Win, Lose, or Die as hosts, and there's always someone backstage who's running all of the back end crowd purrs so that you guys aren't getting the questions before you hear the story to lead you there because we're on a delay. If you want to be really boring and technical about why Mike isn't here, that is why Mike is not here right now. Hope that helps.
He's
Sure is
like the
fascinating for everybody.
Wizard of Oz today. He's the man behind the curtain. Yeah, Ashley just said the same thing. All right. Yes. Thank you. Yes, exactly.
But before we get to our little game, I'll remind you, I don't know, did anyone check this? Registration might still be open. We weren't sure if they would close it today since this is a different event schedule. But you can go to side.show/love and maybe get $5 in Sideshow rewards or just check out the cool graphics. Well, it's up to
I'm
you.
gonna look right now. I want to know if it's still open.
There you go. Also, if that's closed, you can earn rewards by playing Phony Phantoms and completing the weekly challenges. Side.show/games every week. New challenges to earn Sideshow rewards by playing Phony Phantoms.
It
And
is. I think it's still open, everybody. So if you haven't
look at
registered,
that.
register.
Look at that.
They forgot.
I was wondering if that was going to happen. Like, I bet they won't
Yeah,
close it because we're on a different
it's
schedule.
really still open. So if you haven't registered, go register because who knows when they'll remember. Like,
Get it before they remember it.
yep.
Also, add Palace Perils to your Steam wish list if you'd like to continue the Sir Sideshow adventures coming soon. We can't wait to see more. Andrew is in the lab, as the Beats doctors say, tweaking the ones and twos, dropping that treble and bass. That's all the DJ I know. Sign up for our SMS alerts. Side.show/SMS notifications, exclusive discounts, and subscriber only giveaways, such as this week's giveaway of the Batman Hot Toys 6 scale. You notice there's a lack of sounds because I have completely ruined the sound board by adding all of the nonsense noise I'm going to be playing. So I can't.
And that's a nice little tidbit, just so everybody knows.
Thanks,
This
Mike.
is the first the last Win, Lose, or Die, we had some sound effects, but it came out of the wire. So we weren't able to do it exactly how we wanted. But this one,
It's a little
Rob got the script. I sent Rob the story. He has added an army of sound effects, and I don't know what he's done. So whatever happens live, I've never heard the sounds before. I don't know what he picked. I don't know where they're going to happen. So we'll see if I can get through this in one piece.
We'll see if we can both get through this. It's going to be a mess. This one's going to be a mess. Good luck, everybody. Yep. Sideshow takes Apple Pay. Again, I have nothing witty or remarkable to say about this other than just to let you know if that's your preferred payment method, you can now use it at Sideshow. Yeah, I have never written a Win, Lose. I can't. I'm not a writer. I can't. I can't do these things. So.
I'm not either. This makes me incredibly nervous to do these. And just so everyone knows, this one's very sappy. It's Valentine's Day, so it's gonna get cheesy. Lance, I'm sorry. It's gonna get cheesy and sappy and full of love.
So and that's where my sound effects come in.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Just like it's been interesting to see what everyone wants to see in athletes collectibles. I don't know why I said athlete that way, but I did. Go to sideshow.live and enter code SPORTSBALL. Let us know what athletes you'd like to see in collectible form in the future. There better be some slurping sounds. There's some real weird sounds in here, if I'm going to be honest.
I saw that the sound list is like...
Yeah, it's very big.
It's like... Oh my, yeah, there's gonna be sounds just this whole time, so you guys strap in. I don't
it's gonna
kill me.
Also, for everyone in SSN, and if you aren't a member of SSN, what are you doing? We have the opportunity for you to participate in an activity that could result in you receiving a $100 promo code, 100% off, 100% off promo code for the Spider-Man Battling Version 6 scale by Hot Toys. Open to international folks for the most part. Again, there's going to be country restrictions if it's not something that we can ship to or do ship to. But if that's the case, I feel like you've already probably dropped some hateful comment on one of our socials and moved on with your life. So you're probably not here. So if you aren't one of those people, go join SSN and participate in an activity that you could be given something for participating in. Yes. Legalese. All those hours and hours of legal culture podcasts finally paying off. Now it's time.
And Bull Jake, best of luck to you.
I got to tell him where we're supposed to go. Oh, no. Wait, I did not set this up. It's still on the snow days with all the my giant stuff there. That won't help anybody. That won't help anybody.
That's fine. While Rob is doing that, everyone wish Bull Jake best of luck on his new adventure. So all the positive vibes to you, Jake. You'll do great.
Good luck. Again, those about to die, we salute you. Go to sideshow.live, enter code BAWK, BAWK, to get in. If this is your first time playing Win, Lose, or Die, the way it's going to go down is Jesse's going to tell a story, and at certain points you're going to be presented with a choice. You make your choice. If you make the correct choice, you continue on. If you make an incorrect choice, you are out. At the end, we will have, if there's one winner, there will be a $150 pot to split between the winners, which, if there are multiple winners, may get bumped up. I've heard from Steph, but it is 150 as the default pot for this one, but that may change depending on how many winners there are. If we have winners, if there are no winners, it's a lotto for everyone. Everyone gets some cash.
Yep. And yes, JJ, I realize I've never written a story about chickens, so it's about damn time, I thought. Like, Sideshow the Love, chickens.
In the immortal words of Lizzo, about damn time.
Bach was still available. It was. That rooster is jacked. Yes, thank you, Rob. Yeah, I did did you see the win, lose, or rooster as it is now? Yeah,
I do. Did you request that?
No, I just went rogue.
Unsanctioned crowd per graphic.
Yep. I didn't mess with anything else. Only that. That was it. So it's fine.
Oh boy, I messed with a lot of things.
Good.
So much. Oh God, there's no way I'm able to do this the way I want to do it.
I'm just as nervous as you, because I don't know what you're planning on doing. I have no idea. I have no clue.
I have them in the general order that I want them in, but like, boy, this is going to be interesting. Enjoy the train wreck, everybody.
The fact that I couldn't get through reading this without laughing, without your sound effects, like, it's just it's gonna be great. See how long this one goes, but it's a game, so it's. I'm
gonna turn my sound effects up a little bit, and then just do a quick little test with an unrelated sound effect that we have in here. What we got here? That sounds okay.
You're good. Yep.
Okay. Yep. Those sound good. Those sound good.
Off the rails already. Yes. Just you wait, Eric.
These are tests. All right. We got enough people, I think, in there to start this party. So let's kick things off. Jesse, take it away.
All right, everybody. Well, this little tale for our Sideshow the Love event is called Bach of Love. And Lance is rolling his eyes already. All right, here we go. This is the tale of a young Roo by the name of Bok Bok Magoo. Bok Bok Magoo yearned for love. Like many Roos, he was kicked out of his home at a very young age, the only home he ever knew. He wasn't given a fair chance to show what a hopeless romantic gentleman he was. He wasn't like the other boisterous, egotistical Roos. No, no, no. He just wanted love. After Bok Bok was kicked out of his home, he roamed the desolate back roads until he happened upon an abandoned farm where he took shelter with other misfit animals who had lost their way. There he found companionship of sort. There was a one-eyed goat who only spoke in riddles, a trio of possums who insisted they would strike it rich one day, and an elderly barn cat who claimed she once loved a rooster, but she refused to say what became of him. They shared scraps, they shared stories. It felt safe and comfortable, but Bok Bok wanted more. He wanted love. One evening, while the others slept, Bok Bok heard it. A soft, distant cluck drifting in on the wind. It's yeah. It's back. It's perfect. Damn it. Okay. It sounded almost like a whisper. Yep, that's a whisper, all right. He ventured out past the farm and the cornfields until he came upon a road. Then he heard it again, the soft cluck, and it seemed to be coming from across the road. But a chicken crossing a road, is that safe? What should the little Roo do? Should he cross the road or not cross the road?
There you go. Cross the road or not cross the road. I usually participate along with the everyone else in these, but unfortunately, since I had to read them, I know all the answers. So,
man, this is gonna be so good. I'm already so. That Bok, Rob, man, you picked a good. I love that it said like soft whisper, and it is like the most unruly cluck.
The most obnoxious sound I could find.
Yes, it's wonderful.
Yes. That was my goal.
That is amazing. Well done, sir. Well done.
Thank you. I'll be here all week because it's my job. All right. Now we wait for the results.
Chickens can't whisper. Oh boy, Steve, that is a valid point. Yeah, boy, can't they?
All right. Boop, boop, boop. The question is done. Block. I see. It looks like we have, out of 115 people, 78 survived. 37 have not done as well.
All right. That's not too bad. Good job, everybody. Yeah, this first one, I told Rob I overthought it. Might be easy, might not be easy. I don't know. But the wrong answer was you are not going to want to cross the road. So wrong answer. A Bok Bok just can't cross the road, deciding it's safest to stay where he is. The cluck fades away, and he never hears it again. Years later, he still wonders why he couldn't have been braver. He never does find his one true love. Now, the correct answer was indeed crossing that road. Bok Bok takes the plunge and makes it across the road and quickly realizes this is going to be the biggest adventure of his little chicken life. Behind him, the only family he's ever known, and in front of him, the path to what could be his greatest love. Also in front of him, an unsettling forest complete with distant howls, eerie creaks, and bending in the wind. Doubt creeps in. Bok Bok glances back at the homestead just for a moment. Then he hears it again. The cluck. Her cluck. Thank you. Bok Bok takes a deep breath inhales, and says to himself, I must find her. He takes a step forward and is immediately faced with his next obstacle. There's no clear path through the forest. The ground is tangled with roots and thorns, and the darkness between the trees looks deep enough to swallow the young Roo whole. But off to the side, half hidden beneath the vines and fallen leaves, he spots something. A low opening in the earth. A den? Maybe a tunnel. But which way should he go? Should he take the forest or the den?
The forest or the den? Choose wisely, everybody. Choose wisely. I'm going to take this banner down because if you're jumping in now, you're just in there for the lotto. You aren't having fun. Someone else. I'm sure Crystal and Haley can tell them. I'm still alive. Oh, wait, we lost vital info there.
Oh, did the sound that make
the howl went too long. I got to cut them off. I can't let them go.
Oh, got it. Okay, that's good info for us because I don't know. I just kept reading because I wasn't sure. So if I hear a long one, I'll pause.
I'll turn it off.
That was a good howl, though. That was a great howl. I mean,
thank you.
Powerful.
I think someone taped themselves making a howl.
Like, yeah, that came from like deep from.
It just keeps going. It's so long. Actually, you talked through that one. Maybe it just cut out for a second there. Oh,
yeah.
What we got here?
We've
83 eliminated. We're down to 35 people. Oh boy. Oh,
Rooster's laughing.
They're laughing at you.
I was counting on them to come in at some point. All right. Well, the forest was indeed the wrong choice. The forest is not kind to those who wander blindly, and even less kind to small roos who don't know their way. The howls grow closer. Are we going to do another howl? And Bok is never seen again. Oh, man. That is so perfect. That is wonderful. All right, the correct choice was indeed the den. Bok Magoo ducks into the den, and as he does, the earth beneath his feet hums. The air vibrates, the walls ripple like water. Then the tunnel folds and spins into a blinding whirlwind of color. Bok feels weightless, spinning, tumbling until he lands. And he lands hard. When he opens his eyes, the den is gone. In its place stands a stone road slick with rain and torchlight. Towering walls on either side and banners flapping in the wind. Somewhere in the distance, a bell rings. Bok isn't Kansas anymore. This is a medieval world. His heart sinks and he starts to panic, but then he hears it. The cluck. Her cluck. It breaks through his panic like a lighthouse in a storm. Closer now, clearer, and his heart pounds. The den brought him closer to her. He's on the right path. But this world is unfamiliar, dangerous, and very much not built for a small, hopeful Roo. Ahead of him, he sees... Oh no. Ahead of him, he sees something charging straight for him, and it's fast. Bok can't make out what it is, but it's getting bigger and bigger. What should Bok do? Jump out of the way or stand his ground?
Jump out of the way or stand his ground. Those are your choices. Yeah, sorry, Dwayne. There were no good bell sounds. I did have this one, but I put it in the wrong place.
Perfect.
So there's your bells in the distance if you'd like to paint the picture with sounds for you. It's the best I got.
I love it. Oh, thank you, JJ. Thank you, JJ. This next death is a little dark, but I tried to keep it as light as possible, but I had to do it. So
that's fine. It's totally fine.
All right, what do we got?
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, 99 out. We are down to 8 18 survivors. It's not bad.
All right.
That's not bad.
Right. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm very happy. I'm happy. I'm happy we have so many survivors left. All right. Here we go. So the wrong answer was to jump out of the way. Bok Bok jumps out of the way just in the nick of time into a large metal barrel filled with various vegetables, a sprig of rosemary and broth. He tries to climb out. A lid slams down, trapping him inside. Looks like the locals have just secured some Bok Bok Magoo Roux stew for supper. The adventure ends here. Sizzle, sizzle. Great job, Rob.
Thank you.
You're wonderful. Bojack. I was really excited to see what you were going to do with that one. So that did not disappoint. Love the sizzle. All right. The correct answer was to stand his ground. Now is not the time to be a coward. He must be brave for his love. Bok Bok poofs out his chest and stands his ground. His spurs haven't grown in all the way yet, but he had enough to fight. He was ready. He wasn't ready. It's a dragon. It's big, green, scales, sharp teeth, wings. He should have jumped out of the way. He braces himself for impact, and then the giant monster trips over his own feet and lands in front of Bok Bok. The dragon looks up, enamored, almost starstruck by the little Roux. "The den!" exclaims the dragon. "You traveled through the interdimensional den of destiny. Incredible! We must make haste. We don't have much time." What is happening? Do you know me?" asks Bok Bok. "Look out!" Before any questions can be answered, Bok Bok and the clumsy dragon are surrounded by armored weasel guards. No problem, though, thought Bok Bok. I think I just made friends with a dragon. We got this. We just need a plan of attack. Now, does Bok Bok attack first, or does the dragon?
Bok Bok shoot first or the dragon? Asking who attacks first reminds me that you should check out the Han Solo PF that we just dropped today.
Wow, nice, Rob! Wow.
Just a few hours ago. You can check it out now. Han Solo. Sorry about the mess. Diorama. It's a cool-ass statue. Go check it out. There it is. Boom. Organic plugs and chickens.
That was wonderful. This is one of the reasons I decided to write about chickens, because they have been so damn loud recently. I was like, why not? Let's just roll with it.
Perfect.
I'm pretty sure someone just laid an egg right outside my door.
Oh, I would pick that up. I'll go for some of those. All right, here we got here. There are 10. We went from 18 survivors to 10 survivors left. 8 people eliminated. We're down to 10.
All right. Oh man, that's awesome. I'm glad that there's this chicken. All right. Now I'm facing 2 sounds that I got to ignore to read through this. All right, here we go. All right, the wrong choice was the dragon taking the first shot. Bok Bok steps back with confidence, knowing that this dragon is about to make some filet o weasel. The weasels raise their shields and swords, shout a very shrill battle cry, start to advance, and the dragon faints. A clumsy and cowardly dragon. What are the odds? The army of weasel guards snicker and laugh. Bok Bok is in shock and soon surrounded and captured by the weasel army. His adventure is over.
Stupid dragon! Stupid dragon! Stupid dragon! Stupid dragon!
Oh my god! Haley filet o weasel. Oh man, stupid dragon. That is wonderful. Okay. Correct answer. Of course, Bok Bok. Bok Bok almost lets the dragon step in, but looks up and sees that his new friend is looking a bit nervous and now seems to be an even paler shade of green. Bok Bok knows what he must do. He must step up. He must be brave for his love. With spurs ready to fight to the death, Bok Bok inhales, and what comes next even surprises himself. From the depths of his little rue chest, a storm was brewing, and a mighty crow was released. The weasel army stops in their tracks as though hit by a wall of sound. A few even soiled themselves out of pure fear before turning and fleeing. The dragon, on the verge of fainting, looks down and says, "You're really him. You can save her." "Who is she?" asks Bok Bok. The dragon smiles. "She is Princess Clucks-a-Lot. She has been a prisoner of this land for some time now. A curse was placed upon her long ago, and legend has it the only one who can hear her clucks is her one true love. How you heard them from so far away, though, is unheard of, but you have the power to rescue her. We need to get you some armor and a weapon, of course. You may have scared those weasels, but the real battle will rest at the castle. Come with me. My name is Rory, by the way." Rory leads Bok Bok Magoo away from the stone road and into a quiet village hidden deep in the hills. "This is all that remains of the blacksmiths," Rory explains. "They work..." Very nice. "They work in secret." I like that. "They work in secret. The weasel army took most of their weapons long ago." Inside the dim forge, an elderly badger looks up from his anvil. His eyes widen as he sees Bok Bok. "So, the little rue from the legend is true," the badger murmurs. He gestures to two options laid out before them. One is a set of light-fitted armor, simple but well-crafted. The other is a gleaming suit of legendary knight's armor. The badger tilts his head. "Armor won't make you brave," he says, "but it might keep you alive." Bok Bok looks down at himself and up at the armor. Which one should he choose? The legendary knight's armor or the light classic armor?
It's like a real D&D question there. Your choices are the legendary
is it? Oh, nice.
or some light classic armor. Yeah, you want chainmail? You want some light mail? What are you looking for? You want some plate?
Yeah.
Some +1 magic armor?
Very nice. Very nice.
Every time he thinks me, wow, there you go.
Can I have this story written to read to kids I work with? It's art. Oh, you would be welcome to read it to kids. I'm happy to send it to you. There's.
Let's see what they got. So eight survivors left.
8. Okay, we're still doing it. We're still doing it.
You're hanging in there.
All right.
You guys are hanging in there.
That is wonderful. That's what I like to hear. All right. So between the legendary armor and the classic light armor, the legendary armor was the wrong choice. The legendary knight's armor is incredible, and Bok Bok is intoxicated by the thought of rescuing his love with such a heroic look. The armor's too heavy to move, but maybe he can step into it. As he steps in, the armor slams shut around him. This wasn't armor at all. The weasels had stolen the knight's armor and replaced it with an Iron Maiden, and Bok Bok is now trapped forever. "Ugh, damn weasels," huffed the badger. Rory faints, and the adventure is over.
Damn you!
Amazing. Oh, man. All right, light classic armor. Although Bok Bok is tempted by the robust build of the legendary knight's armor, something is calling him to the more modest choice. He picks it up and slips his wings through. It fits perfectly. It's a light chainmail that will allow him to move with ease, and upon the chest piece sits a crest, forged in iron in the shape of a heart. It's like it was made for him. The elderly badger clears his throat and gestures towards a wooden wall behind the forge. "Armor is only half of it," he says. "Now choose your weapon." There aren't many options, not after the weasel army ransacked the village and stole anything worth stealing. On the wall sits one sword and one crossbow. Neither look particularly impressive. Both are simple and worn, which doesn't make the choice any easier. The old badger leans forward in a low voice, says, "Whatever you choose, you have to live long enough to use it." Bok Bok gulps. Which weapon should he choose? The sword or the crossbow?
Sword, S-words, or crossbows. You make the choice. The ranged or melee?
Damn them weasels, all that. Yeah, they're a real menace. They are a real menace.
Yeah, they are.
Princess Clucks, Raphael. Princess Clucks a lot for me. Yeah, I was quite proud of that name. All inspired by true events that happen right outside of my door on every live stream.
Yeah, it has always been it's been unruly over there. Those chickens really get into some stuff.
They are being real menaces. Like, they started laying eggs, and I didn't see.
There are 2 survivors left. There are only 2 people. We're on question 6.
Oh no, there's 10 questions, y'all. We haven't even gotten to the good part yet. All right. Well, 2 survivors. All right. Well, the wrong answer was indeed the sword. And Dwayne, you will be pleased as to why. So the sword makes the most sense, right? Bok Bok reaches up to grab the sword and lowers it slowly, but soon realizes that there's a small string attached to the hilt. It's a booby trap. The tension in the string triggers an overhead net to drop down on Bok Bok, and he's trapped. Some rogue weasels jump down from the rafters, scoop up Bok Bok, and take the sword. Ugh, damn weasels, huffed the badger. Rory faints, and the journey is over.
Damn you!
Oh, Brian's already saying, "Give me that lottery." Larson, kill. Jesse, kill. We've got a little, you never know. We've still got some questions left. And personally, the hardest one is yet to come. So we will see what happens. The correct answer. For this journey, the crossbow feels like it makes more sense, and it'll be easier to manage. Bok Bok pulls it down from the wall and, using the strap attached, secures it to his back. Armed and armored, Bok Bok, Magoo, and Rory begin the long climb up the steep mountain path towards the castle. The air thins, the wind howls. Far below, the land they cross looks impossibly small. At the summit, the castle looms, complete with tall stone walls, narrow windows, and banners slapping violently in the wind. The cluck is so close now. Bok Bok takes a hopeful step forward, and then clang!
I couldn't find a big bang sound.
That was the drawbridge.
The drawbridge
rises.
Just so we know, just everyone's aware. Drawbridge sound.
Drawbridge. From the stone towers above, a surplus of owl guards stare down at them, unblinking, silent, watchful, very creepy.
Like when I play that for the silent owls. That's right.
Wonderful. Below the bridge, a deep moat circles the castle. Deep waters churn slowly, thick with shadow and uncertainty. Rory swallows hard. The owl guards protect the castle and the king, he whispers. Word has spread by now for sure. They know that you're here for the princess. Getting across is going to be impossible. Bok Bok grips his crossbow. Time is running out. He looks around, analyzing the situation, and he sees 3 options. 1, he can convince Rory to glide them over the moat. 2, they can try to swim across the moat. Or 3, Bok Bok can try to swing across using his crossbow and some nearby vines. So, how do they get across the moat? Yes, 3. I know. That's what I was saying, JJ. So, crossbow and vines, glide, or swim. The old triple header. Yeah, I always like to throw at least one in.
It's always like, I just wanted to point that one out. Thank you, Micah Christopher.
Drawbridge takes Apple Pay. Excuse me, Owls? Do you take
Sweetie, take Apple Pay? Got a Venmo? Oh, I have a feeling this might be where everyone's gone.
I know, yeah.
There's only 2
I did not
choices.
Right, I know. I wasn't expecting. You were like just waiting and like, are they dead? Did they all die? Oh, there's a message.
Yup. Oh, everyone is gone. They are done.
This is my first all kill.
Oh, you got them all. You got them all.
This is my first one where I've killed everybody.
You got them all.
We lost.
Oh.
We are toast. Oh my goodness, I'm in shock. I did not expect that at all. What do I do? Do I finish the story or do we stop?
That's all up to you. I mean, I think in the past some people have stopped, some people have gone ahead. But it's lotto now for everybody. There is no winning.
Does everybody? I'll let them choose. Do you want me to? I ended the world. Do you want me to finish the story? It has a very sweet ending. I'm gonna finish it.
I say go for it. Yeah, why not?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna finish it. It shouldn't be. Okay, sweet. All right, good. I'm glad you guys want me to finish it. Okay, cool. I'm excited. All right. Oh, I apologize for killing everybody. But it seems like you guys are happy about it, which makes me happy. All right, so let's go through these wrong answers first. All right, so crossbow and vines. Bok Bok quickly gathers the longest vine he can grab, attaches it to an arrow, shoots it across the moat, and swings. He's about mid-swing when he feels himself rising up, not across. He glances up to see that the owls have commandeered the vine and that Bok Bok is attached to, and is flying him off to a destination unknown. Wrong answer number 2 was glide across. The choice is ridiculously easy. Rory can easily glide across the moat. Bok Bok climbs on his back and tells Rory to get a good running start. Rory runs, jumps, and is about mid-glide when a horde of heavily armored air-diving owls are deployed. They hit Rory with so much force that he crashes into the castle wall, rendering him unconscious and catapulting Bok Bok to his doom. The correct choice. The correct choice was to swim across. With the owl guards looming overhead, Bok Bok knows one thing for certain. The skies belong to the owls, and if they fly in any way, they won't make it. The water at least offers a chance.
It's really loud.
I love it. Bok Bok climbs onto Rory's back, and together they slip into the moat. The water is freezing and feels almost alive. Above them, the owl guards lean forward, watching in complete silence as they smirk. Then, the water begins to turn, and a powerful current grips Rory, dragging him downward. His wings thrash uselessly. If I faint, Rory grasps, panic creeping into his voice. The owls are laughing now. The water boils violently. From the depths below, something massive rises. A shadow, a shape, a presence. A moat monster bursts from the water. Yes! Nailed it, Rob! Bok Bok scrambles, crossbow shaking in his grip. And then Rory freezes, but not out of fear. Mona? He whispers. Mona, my love? The monster's eyes soften. Rory, she rumbles gently. You found me? So gentle, so sweet. Mona, where have you been? You've been missing for ages, and my heart has been broken without you. I have felt so lost. She explains in a low, sorrowful voice that she was taken by the king, cursed to guard the moat until his reign ends. My freedom only comes when the king is destroyed, Mona says. Until then, I am bound. The owl guards screech in frustration at the lack of carnage and take flight, diving towards them in a deadly swarm. Bok Bok braces himself. But then, something happens. Just like when Bok Bok found his crow, Rory finds his roar, and it is accompanied with flames. The roar tears from his chest louder than thunder. Flames erupt skyward. Ooh. Flames erupt skyward, towering above the castle walls and fanning out like wildfire. One by one, the owl guards fall from the sky, charred and defeated. Rory turns to Mona, eyes shining. I won't leave you. Then he looks to Bok Bok. You must go on without me. Finish this. End the king. I will make sure nobody follows. Bok Bok hesitates, then nods. He must finish this. For love. For all of them. Alone now, Bok Bok Magoo slips through the narrow passage that allows him to gain access to the castle. Besides the torchlight flickering along the stone corridor, he's in complete darkness. Then he hears it. The cluck. It ricochets off the wall. It ricochets off the castle walls. He is so close. It makes his chest ache. Bok Bok follows the sound into the grand chamber. There, bathed in warm golden light, stands a beautiful red hen. Her feathers gleam, a delicate crown rests upon her head. She turns when she sees him. My love, she says softly, you found me. For a moment, Bok Bok's heart nearly leaps out of his chest. This is it. He found her. But something feels wrong. Her clucks have stopped now. The clucks he has come to know so well. Maybe she's speechless. Bok Bok isn't sure what to do. Should he embrace his love or ask her to cluck? I don't know what to do at this point since everyone's already dead.
Yeah, you could play. I mean, you could vote all you want. It doesn't really matter at this point. I don't know if Mike's even changing questions. I don't know. There you go. Yeah, Mike's still changing the questions. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, everyone's still playing along. Okay, all right.
For the love of the game now.
All right, sounds good. For the love of the game. All right, well, since everyone's already dead, I'll move along with these right and wrongs a little bit quicker. Ask her to cluck. You are darn right, Frank, because that is the correct answer. The wrong answer is to embrace his love. He has come so far. I can die. That's exactly it. He has come so far. This has to be her. Bok Bok runs to the princess, overcome with excitement, but his excitement soon turns to doubt and fear. The princess transforms into a serpent, who now has Bok Bok firmly in her grip and won't be setting him free anytime soon.
No!
Yeah, I know. It's rough. Now, if you asked her to cluck. Before I go any further, says Bok Bok, I need to make sure it's you. I need to hear you cluck. The false princess falters and rolls her eyes. Her smile cracks. Ugh, I don't get paid enough for this nonsense. The illusion of the princess melts away to reveal a snake who is obviously overworked and underpaid, who is now slithering towards the door, annoyed. As a disgruntled serpent slithers away, the chamber now darkens, revealing a narrow staircase spiraling upward into the shadow. From above, the cluck returns. The real cluck this time. No doubt. She's up there. Bok Bok tightens his grip on his crossbow and begins to climb. The spiral staircase groans beneath each step. Each turn upward brings the cluck closer. Clearer. Stronger. great. This is like one of the best work days of my life. Oh my God. At the top, the stairs open up to a vast chamber. Cold wind breaks through the broken windows. Chains.
I've only got one wind sound.
I like it. Chains hang from the ceiling, and at the far end of the room, behind iron bars, stands Princess Clucks-a-Lot. Her feathers are dull with dust, and her crown lies cracked at her feet. She looks up. A meek cluck escapes her beak, trembling but unmistakable. Very unmistakable. That's her for sure.
Absolutely her.
No denying that.
Clearly her.
Bok Bok rushes forward, and then thud. Was that the slap? I thought I heard. Now I'm like hearing things. I'm like, oh man. Oh, a massive shape lands between them as talons scrape the stone and two large wings fill the room. Then golden eyes peer up from the darkness and lock in on Bok Bok. This was the Hawk King. So, he says smoothly, the little Roo finally arrives. He circles Bok Bok slowly. This little princess has caused me a great deal of grief, and I grew tired of her constant clucks. So I silenced her to what I assumed the world. But there seems to have been an unforeseen loophole. Love. Princess Clucks-a-Lot clucks again. Louder now. Urgent. The Hawk King smiles. You may try, he says, but you are small and you are alone. A battle is raging inside Bok Bok's head. What should his next move be? Should he attack or not move?
It's the old question from Avatar: The Last Airbender when Boomy teaches Aang about neutral chi. Do you attack or do you wait for your moment?
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
It all comes back to Avatar. Always.
I know. And apparently Dungeons and Dragons, I've got a whole bunch of Rob stuff in here. Wonderful. But the wrong choice would have been to attack. Letting his emotions and anger get the better of him, Bok Bok lunges towards King Hawk, which he definitely anticipated. The king sidesteps just in time, and the little Roo stumbles into a nice cage of his own. Bok Bok has been captured by the king. Not move. Bok Bok steadies his breathing. He doesn't move. The Hawk King tilts his head, intrigued. Interesting, he murmurs. Most prey run. The Hawk King's wings tense and he springs into the air. He rises up, far out of reach and now circling like a tornado before lunging himself downward for the kill. Bok Bok barely has time to react. This is it. No Rory, no second chances, only instinct, courage, and love. Princess Clucks-a-Lot clucks again, loud and steady, cutting through the chaos like a drumbeat. Bok Bok raises his crossbow. That's right, Princess Clucks-a-Lot. Cluck for your man. The last question is, how does he defeat Hawk King? Is he going to shoot him in the eye or shoot him in the heart?
Shoot him in the eye, shoot him in the heart. Someone was like, yeah, this chance to toss out the Price is Right, you lose noise. Yeah. That's a licensed sound effect, so probably would have to pay some money for that one. Just a bunch of Foley weirdos made all the ones that I've got. Respect, as I almost became a Foley weirdo when I couldn't find some sounds that I really wanted.
Yeah, Rob was almost going to make all the sounds himself, which I think that we should do. I think we should do at some point.
Maybe after Spectacular comes around, I'll just make one.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, to finish this all up, we are on the last question. We're almost through it. So the wrong answer was to shoot the heart. The bolt strikes true and shatters against enchanted armor that was hidden beneath the king's feathers, protecting his heart. The shot didn't slow him in the slightest, and Bok Bok soon meets his fate. The curse remains. Correct answer and the end to the story. The eye. Bok Bok waits. The Hawk King dives. This shot is going to be near impossible, and at the last possible moment, Bok Bok fires. Bullseye, or Hawk's Eye. It's a direct hit. The arrow rips through the king's eye. The great predator briefly screams before crashing into the stone floor as his crown skids across the chamber. And hey,
my eye!
My eye!
That's what I imagine.
I like that I wrote a great predator briefly screams. And
my eye!
It's wonderful. Oh, he skids across the chamber floor and now lies motionless, powerless, defeated. The dark shadow around Princess Cluxalot's cage, that's a mouthful, brightens and the locks and chains dissolve. The curse shatters like glass. Silence fills the tower. And then Princess Cluxalot steps forward, and for the first time, she speaks with a smile upon her beak. Bok Bok Magoo. Not a cluck. His name. The castle trembles and begins to fall apart as the curse unravels completely. Far below, the moat calms and Mona is freed from the curse. Rory and... Dang it, man. Rory and his love can be together again. Oh, Bok Bok and Princess Cluxalot flee the collapsing tower, emerging into dawn as the castle fades into ruins behind them. He didn't win with strength. He didn't win with size. He won because he listened, because he waited, because he chose love every single time. Bok Bok didn't just find true love. He earned it. Bok Bok Magoo, Princess Cluxalot, Rory the Dragon, and Mona the Moat Monster all live happily ever after. The end.
Very nicely done, Jesse.
Oh, wonderful job with the sounds, Rob. That was so good.
Great story. That was a lot of fun to see this on Netflix. Yeah, watch for the animated version.
I'd love to draw little Bok Bok Magoo. Oh, and Princess Cluxalot. Yes. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm glad that everyone died, so you could all get something. That's wonderful. That's never happened before. This is a first for me.
You won't see anything pop up on your device telling you that you've won the lottery, but the list has been exported. Unfortunately, the way I have everything set up, I have to drag things around to run that, and then everyone just, we get a couple people that got we didn't win anything notification. If you were playing, you're in there.
Robert, glad everyone died. Well, dang, Jesse. I mean, the people wanted, you all get a little something if everyone dies. So yep, I'm excited. I've never killed everyone before. It's my first time. What a special occasion.
What was it? Question 6 or 7, I think. What was it was the 3-parter? It was the 3-parter that did everyone. I think that was 7. It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. Yeah, number 7. We got 7 in. 7 in. Everyone's gone.
And I thought this was going to be too easy. I almost added more three options.
We've been done on question 2. Ooh, they're all gone.
But thank you guys for wanting me to read the rest of it. That was very special. So I had a lot of fun writing this one. I know it was sappy and a little goofy, but it was a real pleasure to write. So thank you.
It's the first time Jesse has killed everyone, but yeah, I think the record's pretty, like 3 or 4 questions in. I think either Jazz or Amy one time just cut everyone down because there was an early 3 response, and it just wiped everyone out. Yeah, Missy's gotten everyone. I think this is the first time. This is the first time Jesse's gotten everyone, but everyone else has at least done one. So now, every Win, Lose, or Die storyteller has shut them
I
out.
am shocked. I am very, very, very surprised. Yeah, I am shocked that this was it for me during the love event. Get a Mike Barbo story, that'd be good.
The long storied history of Win, Lose, or Die. Now Jesse joins the rest of the authors who have slaughtered every single one of you in this.
And I did it with my chicken story.
And it was the chicken story that did it. But great job, Jesse. Thank you, everybody, for playing. Thank you, Mike, for being in the back. Before we get out of here, I'll remind you, you can still register. Jesse tested it. Side.show/love. Get yourself $5 in Sideshow rewards. Earn extra rewards when you complete the weekly challenges and phony phantoms at side.show/games. Sign up for our SMS alerts, notifications, exclusive discounts, and subscriber-only giveaways. We take Apple Pay, just like the drawbridge.
Just like the drawbridge.
Yes, we take Apple Pay. We'd love to see what athletes you'd love to see in future collectibles. Go to sideshow.live, enter code SPORTSBALL. Yes, Mike, you told me about this too, and I forgot about it. If you would like a spin of the wheel, there is a Pinterest contest over on our Facebook group, or over in our Facebook group, side.show/geek group. You got to make a little pin board, share it there for Mike, enter for your chance to win a spin of that wheel.
And we do still have the coloring contest running for a couple hours. They will be open until 3 p.m. my time. So if you want a chance at the wheel spin and you haven't submitted a coloring contest yet, pick a favorite and give it some colors and some things and toss it in the mix. All random picks, so anybody can win.
And also participate in the Spider-Man activity that could earn you or let you be chosen to win a 100% off promo code for the Spider-Man battling version 6-scale figure by Hot Toys, open to international residents as well. You can go check that out and participate in that. We're asking you to take a picture that represents love and share it with us using your figures. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep those hands up.
Repeat. This is not a contest.
It is not. It is not.
It is an activity.
That is all that we have for Win, Lose, or Die. Join us in just a few hours as we have our final wrap-up, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be looking at contest entries. We're going to be spinning wheels. We're going to be talking about stuffs and things. Join us then. Until we see you, be sure you are entering the contest. Do some coloring. Take some pictures. Make sure you share a Pinterest board for Mike. We will see you all in a little bit. Until next time, don't forget to let your geek side show. Dropper, just take it. Thank you, Mike.
We'll see you soon.